whenever a food item is a part of my favorites, it's hard to film because all I want to do is eat it. Stop. Okay, no more. So you guys, we have so much to talk about. So many favorites. Some things I'm going to kind of update you on. Some things that I'm doing differently. And yeah. So you guys, I'm glad that you liked my Target haul video. I really enjoyed doing that. That was so much fun. But I was gonna say I'll do it again, but if I'm like back at Target and it's like a natural thing, I'll do it, because I think that's why when I do videos, or like when I do something like that, it's like natural, you know? I mean, you could go to Target and say, guys, I went to Target and look what I found. I'm like, okay. But that was so fun for me because it was like, it truly had not been in so long. And yeah, whenever the urge strikes me again to get away and take a little Target escape, I will share with you what I got. But I'm mentioning that because I'm wearing this top that I showed in there that I said was very Free People. They have this whole line, I forgot what it's called, Rose something, I don't know. Knox Rose. And basically it's a lot of Free People-ish looking stuff. Now a lot of it's really kind of boho, is that the word, boho looking? But I loved this. I thought this was just the cutest little top, and not too like trendy and crazy looking. It's very just sweet and pretty, and I like it. I'm just wearing it with some black leggings. It's just a very like easy top to wear. Something that I have really been obsessed with this month and a while now, setting sprays, makeup setting sprays. I have been loving that Glam Glow one, the hot pink one. That was in the video last week where I was like showing you guys new things, where I was trying out a whole bunch of new things. I'm just gonna get comfortable. I'm a fan of face sprays. Huge fan. Not just like random, but they really do serve a purpose. Okay, so there's a lot of different kinds. Like, they're not all equal. There are some, like my beloved Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, that new Glam Glow Glow Setter Setting Mist. Those are very similar. That are very like a fine spray that I would only use when I had just done my makeup, or even like if you were gonna refresh maybe, but I don't know, not so much. I just really like to use those right when my makeup's fresh, or if you're like at your makeup table or where you do your makeup and you're gonna like actually, you know, you have your beauty blender, whatever you use, and you're gonna like really just touch up, like for real. But then there's also ones that are very watery, very like spray-y, very wet, very like moisturizing, that I do like to, you know, use on the go. And ones that I think are good to use like with your skincare, and ones that are good to use with masks, ones that are good to use in the tub. That's one of my favorite things to do if I'm like taking a bath, like I'm in the tub. I used to do this with the Caudalie Grape Water, which is very similar to this, which is my very favorite one, the Evian. This one is cheaper than the Caudalie. You know, if you're like in the tub and you're not like wanting to wet your face with all your like, tub water, just like keep spraying your face. I just love that, I don't know. So anyways, I love this spray. It's just the best. It's like water, but it makes you feel so refreshed, and I keep little travel sizes of it in my purse. That's what I love about it, is that it comes in tiny little travel size. I don't feel like this is gonna break me out. I don't feel like that's why I was like breathing it in, because it's like water, you know? It's like mineral, what does it say? Natural mineral water, moisturizes, refreshes, and tones. This is kind of like the OG of facial sprays, I feel. I remember when those first came out when I was a kid, and Evian was like a fancy water, you know, or was I a kid? I don't know, I was pretty young. And when that came out, I was like, what? It was like mind-blowing. Touching up my makeup, the whole game like totally changed when I started carrying around the Blotterazzi, which I feel like I show so much. It's downstairs in my bag. I showed it in my What's in My Bag video. You know, it's a little beauty blender Blotterazzi. It's like a little compact that has 2 flat beauty blender sponges in it that you just blot your face with. Because I don't like to put on more. I don't even use powder anyways. So I think now more people are kind of going away from using a ton of powder, more so than like used to, like in years back. So I think a lot of people would appreciate that little handy thing. And then I spray it with the Evian face mist and just bloop, 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 and it's so good, you guys. So again, I know I mentioned this so much, but this is just all time the best. Like I said, the Urban Decay one that I mentioned, and the Glam Glow Glow Setter, which I will link to both of those below because those are amazing. They actually have some ingredients in there that kind of are, make your makeup like last a really long time. So what I like to do as well is I like to use that spray, that Evian, or like I said, the Caudalie Grape Water. They're very similar. The only reason I keep mentioning that was because I have an old can of it, not old, but that I purchased a while back that I'm just kind of like using up, but the Evian's just as good. if not better. So what I like to do is right after I wash my face, before I put my mask on, you know, because I don't want to put a mask on like super dry skin, I spray my face with the Evian and then put the mask over it. And I actually saw there's a product that a brand makes that is like a mask primer, and it's basically like a spray. So use that with your sprays, with whatever, and you can get this Evian spray at the drugstore, I believe. I believe you can, yeah. I don't know, find it at Ulta and stuff, but I think they sell it at drugstores, I'm not sure. And I just love the packaging. It's just kind of perfection. Now, which brings me to a face mask. Face masks, I think for the most part, a lot of them are kind of a joke. I feel like a lot of them are just so drying. I feel like for my skin, I do kind of need some clarifying. Like I like to use ones that keep my pores clear, but a lot of those are like mud, like drying, gonna like zap all the moisture out of your skin. And then I also like to use like really jelly ones that are very moisturizing, but I sometimes am afraid that those are gonna break me out. It's the Cashmere Purifying Mask, and usually I'm not a fan of a lot of like hyped up, you know, celebrity things, but I like I said, you know, I'm just so curious. I just got curious, you guys. I have been kind of raving about this stuff. When I first got it, I wasn't so sure, you know, I mean, I liked it, but I wasn't like as in love with it as I am now. Mine is like all rubbed off. I've got a whole replacement coming. I'm not like being sent this by this brand or anything, but, or like in cahoots, but I will say this stuff is so good. I love it so much. It smells like candy amazingness. Your body will smell so sweet and feel amazing. I just love it. Now, I don't know. I have it on right now. I mean, I put it on every day. Can you just tell? I don't know. I feel like it just makes my skin look good. I do not tan. I don't like a drop of sun on my skin. I like to be very just like scrubbed, and I like to have no dead skin and just look glowy. I don't like self-tanner. I don't care if I look white as a ghost. I like that. I like my skin just to look glowy and pale. That oil it's so good. Okay, that's not what we're talking about. So when I first got it, I got the scrub, which we'll talk about again at a later time, which I wasn't so impressed with that first time around. And I got this mask because they were doing something where you just throw it in, and I was like, okay, whatever. And I was kind of scared to use it for a while, but it's their purifying mask. And it has salicylic, glycolic acid, lactic acid in it, and the ingredients are actually really good in it. It doesn't have anything weird. It doesn't smell. It doesn't have like a heavy scent. It's just very like unscented, which is good for a facial product. What I love about this is that with all those ingredients, it's clarifying, but your skin will feel so soft and moisturized. It doesn't feel like it's cracking on your skin. Like you put it on and it looks like a mud mask. It's like a green little mud mask. It just doesn't, it's just the ingredients smelling. It's not like fragranced. And I feel like it just keeps my skin looking good. I feel like it just keeps my pores clean, and I've been using it maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And like I said, I spray my skin first and then use it, but it still won't dry you out. It's still, so this is something I will 100% repurchase. But like I said, you know, at first I was like, the mask's kind of like whatever, and now I'm like totally into it. Okay, another thing I've been using on my body. This is something that, like I said, I have to revisit because you may have seen me talk about this several months back. Was it like a really long time ago? I don't know, maybe it's embarrassing. I used it right away when I first got it, and then I just kind of didn't use it for a while. I was kind of like, whatever. And then I started using it again. I use it like on my rear and on the backs of my legs. Right there. And then I put the oil, I'm telling you, this chair is like Teflon with these Zella leggings. I'm like sliding all around like a pancake. Okay, this is, so this combined with that oil is magic. I even use it on my belly, on my little tummy. It's called the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, infused with all-powerful guarana extract. How many times did I say that? And it's by Sol Janeiro. It's Brazilian, helps tighten and smooth, fast-absorbing body cream. When I first got it, I remember telling you guys, okay, I read reviews about it, and people were saying it was glittery, and I was like, it's not glittery at all. Okay, oh my God, stop it. This is the most amazing stuff you'll ever smell in your life, and when you put it on, and then you put Kim's, like, oil on over it, that oil of hers, like, just smells like sugar. It makes your skin smell delicious. Brad goes crazy. Like, he loves the way all this smells together. It's so good. If it didn't smell good, would I love it as much? I don't know. Probably not. But it smells really good. It makes your skin feel tight, which I don't believe in. Hardly any of those creams. Kim actually has one, or Cashmere has one that is like a tightening cream, a firming cream. which I picked up also in my last little round, which I haven't gotten yet, but I will report on that. But you guys, try this. Going back to the shimmer, it does have a shimmer. When I was on vacation, I don't know, we were under different lights in that bathroom or whatever, but I looked at my hand and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a shimmer. You guys, it's not, like I wear black leggings every day. I've never known, like, I mean, just no lie. I've never noticed it ever getting on anything. It's not like that. I don't like stuff on my body. Like, I don't even like, no, I don't even like self-tanners. It makes me like, like almost claustrophobic, like I need to get it off. It's not like that. It's just something in the product that you would never even notice. I used this for months and did not even know it had shimmer in it. So, but it's fine. It's just very weird. Try it. It's so good. If you're someone that's really looking to be annoyed today, you can, take it. I mean, I know I'm eating on camera. Like, get it. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I did get my hair a little lighter. I have been a little confused about my eyebrows. Maybe I still am, I don't know, but I'm trying something different. I love having dark eyebrows with blonde hair. My eyebrows are very dark. I haven't tweezed them or shaped them in years. This is just what they are for people that are like, they need to look different. You guys, these are my eyebrows. I don't know. Here's the thing. I like to fill them in, not to darken them, but to smooth them. Because my brows are so dark, when I don't have anything on them, they just look a little jagged, you know, and I just want the edges to be smooth. But to do that, I need to use a lighter product. So if I use a darker product, it would be darkening as, you know what, like crazy. So a lot of times I use the lightest product, but it's hard to find eyebrow pencils or just eyebrow products in general that are the right tone. And it's not that products are bad, it's just some things work different for everybody because the tone is different. Everybody needs different tones, like foundation. Brows are totally the same thing. Sometimes they look too green, sometimes they look too red, sometimes whatever. So I'm trying these. They're a little warm. I'm trying these out. These stick-on brows. No, I'm kidding. These are a little warmer, or it looks a little warmer because of what I use, but let me show you. Okay, so I ran out of my Benefit, my beloved Goof Proof eyebrow pencil, which is the angled one. Do you remember I used to wear the Makeup Forever one as well? I just remembered that. That was the one that got me into those big angled pencils in the first place. But something about the formula, that Benefit one is dry. It's not goopy, pencil-y. My brows are really thick, so I can't use really like pomades or anything really thick, like a pencil that will really grab on. So a lot of times powders are nice, but I don't always have the patience. But anyway, so I ran out of my shade 1. I use shade 1 in that, and it's the perfect tone, it's the perfect formula, whatever. I tried to replicate it with some things. I went actually, when I was at Target, I thought, let me see, wouldn't it be great if I could find an eyebrow pencil at Target? And the Almay one was just too dark. It was weird. It was way too dark as I used it. So I thought, I've got too much. Let me just see if I can use something. And most of my things were dark, but I found this, and this is my Anastasia medium brown brow powder. And you may remember me using this a lot, but this is the duo that has a light and a dark. I don't even touch that dark shade. This light looks like it wouldn't even show up, but that's what I have on my brows today. See, doesn't that look crazy? Like you'd think that light would not even show up. I'm telling you guys, like, use lighter products than you think. And I'm just using this Tarte brow pencil that I used to always, or brow brush. I like having the spoolie on the end because I really just fluff and comb the heck out of them. So that's what I've been doing. It is a little more tedious, and you know, it's not as quick as using a pencil, but maybe they look better. I don't know, maybe they don't. But then this is what I do. So that, honestly, that light color does darken them up. And so when I'm done, I take this, and it is the MAC Brow Set in Girl Boy. And I love this because it's very dry, like it's not like super goopy looking. Maybe it's the way I do it though, I really wipe it off. So when I get it, I wipe the ends, I wipe the whole brush, and then I just lightly fluff it through, and it gives it this like pretty tone. Are you guys seeing that? Is it weird? I don't know. I really like it. I think it's pretty. So I'm enjoying this. This I actually used years ago as well, when I was super, super blonde, like years back when I was like major, major blonde. Okay, this I'm just gonna briefly mention because I've talked about it a lot before, but it's the Jouer Skinny Dip Lip Topper, you guys. I'm not a big goopy lip gloss person, especially now. We have become so used to, when I say we, like, you guys, we've gotten so used to using these liquid lipsticks that feel like nothing, but they have like really, you know, they're matte, you know? And I can't really always get back on board with using a lipstick. They feel goopy. I don't love using lip glosses over things. You know, that doesn't feel right. Like over these matte lip colors. So what I did today is I used the Bare Minerals lip thing in Smooch, and then I'll link to that below, but then I just put this over it. And so I think this is a good alternative to not using goopy lip glosses. I just love it. So that's what the sheen is on my lips, and it's dry. And it's not as dry as like a matte liquid lipstick. Even this I wipe off. Everything I use I just like, but you guys, this one is so good. I use it on everything. I mean, this is just the best thing ever. This foundation, this IOPay Air Cushion XP SPF 50 Matte Vanilla. I use shade M21 Matte Vanilla. This is the best. I mean, I'm a little shiny, maybe. I don't know. But I use a ton of highlighter. But you guys, this is so good. I love, love, love. I really am so in love with this. I gotta be honest with you, that's what I'm wearing today. I gotta be honest with you, I have not been wearing a lot of foundation. I'm so proud of that because I've never been able to really do that in Lord knows how long. And I know my skin looks good and everything, but it used to be a real mess. It was hard. Like, it was just really hard, especially, like, I couldn't hide it, you know? Like, people say, oh, lights and stuff. Like, no, you cannot hide that. I could look back and see how bad it was, and it was just like, if I didn't have on, and I really covered it up, but if I didn't have on makeup, it just looked so bad. And that's what I didn't like, was that it just, my skin is so fair that when I break out, it was just so dark and so like crazy looking. And I'm telling you guys, obviously I use certain moisturizers that I really love, but if you are struggling with even like clogged pores, like my whole face, like from here, like chin, like everything was just a clogged mess. It was gross. And I had all that like it was bad, which then turned into breakouts, which was a freaking mess. So I'm telling you guys, people ask me to do skincare videos. I have one skincare video that is my most recent one that I will link below, that I don't even want to do another one because that one is what I do and it's perfect. So get yourself a scrub. This one is the perfect scrub, the most perfect scrub I've ever used. It's the Lancer Method Polish and Blemish Control. If you've got like active breakouts, don't just scrub the heck out of them or anything. That'll make it worse. But just, you know, this will unclog your, this will help. So you can't just buy salicylic acid pads and use them and clear up your skin. That will never, ever, ever work. So you have to exfoliate. And then I use a pad that has glycolic acid in it. This, I believe, has salicylic too, which the 10% glycolic acid is why I use these. So I use that. Okay, so good. And then use a benzoyl peroxide cream. This is like magic, and none of this dries my skin out. It's amazing. Like, my skin is better than it's ever been. And then I use a really good moisturizer. So this is the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac. So if you are struggling with blemishes or just those little clogged pores that are like white, you know, that you're just like, that just make your skin texture look like crap, or you know somebody that's just please like try that. I know that scrub is expensive, but you guys, it's life-changing. All of that is just so life-changing. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, I don't wear foundation most days. I just really don't. And that's just so different for me. I know that's like kind of normal for most people, but that's just really different for me. Not even that, but like I used to have to use concealer. I just don't use anything like that. Two products that I've been using on my hair that I absolutely love. I might do like a shower video soon where I show like all the products that I'm using in the shower. Not in the, you feel me? I don't know. Would that be dumb? Would that be interesting? I don't know. But these are really, really good hair products that I have been using lately. And I think I've mentioned this before. It's the Drybar Blonde Ale Brightening Cream. Smooths and enhances shine. This is almost like watery. Like, you pour it out and it's like silvery. It has a little bit of a glimmer to it. And I just rub it all through my wet hair or damp hair. And it just kind of disperses evenly. It's really nice. Kind of like comb it, whatever. And then I use this, which this is something I've used for years. It is the Alterna Caviar CC Cream. I always love this brand. I always loved using leave-in hair treatments by this brand. So this is a Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Hair Perfector. And it's like, okay, so it says it does 10 things. Moisture, shine, smooths, softens, UV protection, manageability, heat protection, anti-breakage, strength, and a light hold. And it's like everything, like perfect. So I just put a bunch of pumps of that and I do it like from here down, just right over this. Because this I kind of get everywhere. The highlighters I have been using today, I feel like maybe I went overboard. I don't know. I feel like it looks pretty. But for the last couple months, and like a few years ago when all this no makeup, whatever, the Pericoke and stuff came out, I used this and I really liked it. The No Highlighter highlighter. This is so good, you guys. It has the tone of this. It's like a little serum, which I really like in this area because this can kind of get dry sometimes. You just put it on and you rub it in, and it's so beautiful. This is the most beautiful product. But what I did today is I busted this out again. I've been really into some of my Marc Jacobs stuff again. It's the Spotlight Glow Stick, and looks like a little glue stick. I just love the packaging of Marc Jacobs stuff. And I just I just put it on right there, a little down my nose, and then I always feel like right there. I never put any on my forehead or anything. I've seen some people like do that. I don't know. But anyways, you guys, this is good, and it's not greasy. It's kind of like just really pretty and pearly, but it kind of, that's what it's not frosted and crazy looking. It just reflects really nicely, like a, not wet either, that's gross. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very good. What else? I've been obsessed with these earrings. So lately I have really kind of gotten obsessed with this brand, this Georgiana, because of these earrings. So I bought these a while back, and I'm not a huge like hoop person. You guys know I don't even do dangly earrings much. I'm a stud girl all the way. Let me just kind of, I'll just loop them over the earrings I got on, so I don't have to, that's not gonna work. Let me put them on for you. I should have just worn them. Okay, so they're so lightweight, first of all, like you forget you have them on, which sometimes is bad for me because I touch my hair a lot, so I'll be like, so be careful. So I have the rose gold, and I'm wearing like yellow gold stuff now. It does not matter, it's all good. But I think the rose gold looks pretty with my face, like with my skin, so I like having that. So they kind of turn, they're not like huge hoops that, and they kind of get lost in your, you know, they're not so in your face, but I just love them so much. But anyways, they're so lightweight. They come in, you know, yellow, gold, and silver too, but I love this stuff. Comes with this cute little pouch, and I'm showing this because this was kind of neat. It says Georgiana Jewelry, is it Georgiana or Georgiana? Georgiana Jewelry carries extremely powerful and positive vibrations. Isn't that cool? I don't know. I always feel good when I wear these. Maybe there's something to that. I do. I feel really good when I wear these. But I got sucked in, and you know when you really like something, you think, I gotta have it in every color. I thought, let me grab the silver and the gold. But no, I thought, you know what? I'm just really gonna love these because I wear this with silver. Like, I don't care. But, oh my gosh, you guys, these are just so good. These will be the most perfect hoops you will ever own. And the thing is, like, they're not like costumey jewelry cheap, you know, but they're not like crazy expensive. I think they're around $50-ish, but they're 50 or 60. I don't know, but they're just well made. They're nice. They look like fine jewelry. Very, very nice. They're just beautiful. These eyeliners. I'm making you wait through this whole video to talk about these chips. I know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing that either. That's weird. You guys, I'm all about a pencil liner lately. I don't know what it is. I haven't been into liquid liners. I do like that Clinique Pretty Easy Lining pen. I have it in black and brown, and I always have those because even when I use pencil liners, sometimes, you know, like pencil, it gets kind of thick, and you feel like sometimes you need to get it real close. I'll just be like, doot, doot, doot with my little Clinique pen, and it's like nothing. But I have been more into pencil liners and not making a wing. You know, I just kind of draw it on, I smudge it a little, and just go. These are really, really good. I've been using those Marc Jacobs ones that I really like, but those sometimes can set very fast. They're workable, like you can blend it, but they do set kind of fast. But I have been really loving these the formula is good, but mostly because of the colors. These are really good colors. So have I talked about this? I feel like I have. So there's a brown called Brood. They're just so, oh my God, they just go on so smooth. I don't even know why I'm swatching these. It's like a brown eyeliner. And this black one called Fishnet, but it's not like, I mean, it is like black. I was gonna say it's not like scary black, but pretty. They're like butter, really. But this is my favorite one. It's called Moody, and it's like a brownish taupe, but it's not gray. It's like grayish, brown, black. Really pretty. So it's this one furthest this way. So good. If you had to pick one, I would pick Moody, and then Shark, which is gray. These are all my favorites. That's the one. Okay, so the other one, Fishnet, is black. So I was gonna say that one didn't look like I'd really used it much. I haven't really been using black. Shark, I knew was the one that was like kind of off black. You know, it's a little softer black, but not looking too gray. You know what I mean? So I like Shark and Moody and Brood. So anyways, these are really good. They last a really long, like they stay on really well. And let's talk about my chips. Okay, so I don't like Ruffles, for one. I don't really eat them. Brad likes sour cream and onion Ruffles. If I eat chips, it's like kettle chips or like something really, really like disgusting. But, and I really like those, oh my God, those Ritz chips, life-changing. Like those are so good. Brad came home from the store with these the other day, and they're called All Dressed. Apparently this is a big thing in Canada. I know what all dressed means. Like, I'm from the South. Like, when you dress, you know, meat or whatever. It's like seasoning, you know, you're just like dressing it, whatever. So I thought this was gonna be like barbecue. That's the #1 flavor in Canada, so it's a big deal. So here's the thing. So good. Why are they so good? They are sweet, they're salty, they're vinegary, they're barbecuey, they're smoky. But even Brad said this, you would expect them to be like real caked up, like have a lot of seasoning on them. It's actually very light tasting, which makes you want to eat a lot of them. You know what I mean? It's like, it tastes so good that you feel like you didn't get enough of it, so you have to keep eating it. When I was little, we'd get like Doritos or whatever. I would look at them and I would inspect the bag, and I would get just the ones with a lot of dust on them. It's like real dusty chips, what we call it. And then I'd look at them and I'd be like, I'll put them back. Go away. We've already gone through like 1 bag of them. Brad came home with 2 more bags of them yesterday. Go away. So dangerous. Don't ever bring, oh my gosh, don't ever bring. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. And I will link to all this good stuff below. And thank you guys so much for spending this time with me today. I always love chit-chatting with you guys. So thank you for watching again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.